How to create Psychedelic Space Monster. Adobe Illustrator version. Part 3, Shadows, Highlights, and Details.
Coloring a psychedelic character can be quite complex, not only because you need to use many vibrant colors, but also because all the chosen colors must complement each other well. It's a good idea to search for references on the internet to find inspiration and explore a wider range of color options for a better outcome. We'll use the pen tool to color with more accuracy. This tool lets us be really precise about where we put each color, so everything looks nice and blends together smoothly. When you're happy with how everything's set up, we can start coloring with confidence. Let's get started and make our psychedelic character pop with lots of colorful shades. For the initial stage of coloring, let's begin with the shadows, since we've already outlined the dark areas in our line art earlier. Starting with the shadows will streamline our coloring process, because we already have a guide indicating where the dark areas of our drawing are. Adding shadows is crucial in creating depth and dimension in our artwork. Shadows help to ground objects, define their form, and establish the direction of light sources. By strategically placing shadows based on our line art guide, we can enhance the realism and visual impact of our psychedelic character. It's essential to consider factors such as the intensity of light and the angles at which shadows fall to achieve a convincing effect. Moreover, focusing on shadows first allows us to establish the overall mood and atmosphere of our artwork. By setting the tone with shadows, we can better understand how light interacts with our character and the surrounding environment, laying the foundation for the subsequent coloring stages. Once we've nailed the shadowing, let's gear up for the next phase of coloring, adding those eye-catching highlights and extra flair. Just like we added additional details in our line art earlier, we can do the same with coloring, and you can make it as unique as possible. Similar to how we're varying the shapes of the shadows here, let's get creative with the coloring process too. Then, let's move on to adding color highlights, which will really make our illustration pop. Feel encouraged to add extra shadows wherever you think they'll make your illustration look better. This extra touch has the power to really boost the overall beauty of your artwork, giving it more depth and making it more captivating to look at. By carefully choosing where to put these extra shadows, you can make your illustration look more lifelike and dynamic, taking it to a whole new level of artistic greatness. In psychedelic coloring, light is super important for that wild and dreamy vibe we love. Lighter colors make things feel super intense and glowy, adding to the trippy and surreal feel of psychedelic art. We use these lighter shades to make certain parts stand out and shine, making the whole piece look even cooler. When everything's looking awesome, don't forget to hit that save button. And voila! Here's our finished masterpiece.